in 2020. Nice to see everybody. There's actually people here. Yay, that's a good start. So we definitely love playing our promo video for everybody. You can see all the wonderful things we have to do. Welcome, Darin, and welcome, Ren. Darin, you want to introduce yourself?
Nah.
How about Ralphie? Say hi,
Hello,
Ralphie.
Chris. Hello, Chris. Hello, Angela. Hello, everybody out there in CONjuration virtual land. I am Darin Bush. I am sometimes known as the Professor. Yes, hello, Laura. We are looking forward to a fabulous weekend of virtual content. I'm gonna pass it back to Angela now.
And Ren, could you tell us a little bit about what you're going to talk about today?
I'm going to talk about all the different things that are going to be available in Discord this weekend.
And
our house cup, which we are having this year.
Woo! Say hi, Ralphie. You got fans.
Hey. How does this work with me with no microphone?
It works.
Thank you, Dan Newcomb. I agree. 2020 may be a dumpster fire, but at least we've got this. Absolutely.
Yes. Here we are.
So that was Darin and Ren. For those of you that don't know us, I'm Angela, and this is Chris, and we are
CONjuration.
The Seckinger CONjurations. So
yeah, we're the ones who put this this idea together, and then we found 100 people who said we can make it happen. And luckily, these people also have the skills to do it online. So now we get to do it here and now. So we hate missing the live event, but at least we have this. So we miss all of you so very much.
Definitely. We would have loved to have had it in person. But we didn't want to risk all y'all. So we're super excited, though, that all you can participate this way. And hello to everyone who's already commenting and interacting. Just a reminder that CONjuration is still an experience, whether it's online or whether it's in person. This is an experience. We want engagement, interactivity. There's so many things to do, and we're going to walk you through what that's like in just a moment. We just want to make sure that everybody understands there are several pieces to this virtual experience. It's hard to put it all in one place, so we try to put it as seamless as possible, but there are a few little things we're going to walk through to explain everything that's happening. So let's take a look at the EventMe page, which gathers and holds all our stuff, including the vendor hall.
Yay!
So taking a look at it. Sorry. There we go. So
all together now.
Taking a look at it. So as you can see, that's us. It's CONjuration, yay, in the promo video. Below that are some instructions, some call outs that we really want to make sure that everybody's aware of. Please bookmark CONjuration-47/series 266. It's in our CONjuration page on Facebook. It's in our CONjuration group on Facebook. It's also going to be available here describing itself. So just make sure that you read these carefully or read the posts that we're making. We also will have more programming in other channels, which we'll go through in just a minute. We'll talk about our Discord server. We'll talk about what's happening in Facebook and YouTube, and then right here in EventMe. So EventMe is kind of your hub for, okay, I don't know what's going on. Let me go back to EventMe and figure it out. Or you can still go to our website. We have all the information about where to go and what to do on the website as well, but the EventMe site is very organized, and that's where our vendor hall is. So we are featuring Dakota Friends and Georgia Reptile Society because they couldn't necessarily be here full time or create pages. So want to make sure you're still aware that they are part of our organization. We'd love to help you support them and sponsor them. And taking a look at the donation, there is an opportunity. As we said, virtual CONjuration is free this year, and we did roll everybody's registrations over to 2021 automatically. So for anybody that registered for 2020, you are going to see us in 2021. So yay, looking forward to that. If you decide to help support us in any way to help us cover these costs of streaming and the tech and the video editing and all that went into it, please consider donating. And then taking a look at the schedule. This is the most exciting part right now because it gives you things to do. What we're going to do is we have 3 channels and 3 categories of schedule. We have the Great Hall, we have Great Hall 2, and then Discord/other. Great Hall is where we're going to have live content pushing through to the CONjuration Convention group page on Facebook and our regular generic CONjuration Facebook page. So you can go either of those places and see anything that's in the Great Hall that's scheduled. For Great Hall 2, those schedules are going to show up in the event page. That was the virtual CONjuration online event page. Because we can't push 2 schedules at the same time. And you know us, we try to give you as many choices as possible. But that's in the event for CONjuration. Again, that's virtual CONjuration online.
Yeah, I wanted 7 channels, but that made me pull back.
We're doing our best to keep this a little contained. It's still bigger than we planned it to be, of course.
That's true.
And then Discord, which we'll have Ren go over because that's kind of a black box for me, but it was fun to come up with that. So those were the key things. And then, of course, we got to make sure you're fully aware of our vendor hall. We want to help you take a look at our official store is there. We've got Ellie Rains. I'm not going to go through all of them, but we have 30 vendors for you to take a look at. So have a lot of fun shopping in there. Did you want to highlight anything in particular on this page?
Show them the new shirt for this year.
Okay.
For those of you who haven't seen the shirt for this year,
I guess there it is. I don't think I can click on that and make it big.
yeah, I went through about 6 designs before we finally got the one that we thought worked really, really well.
Super excited about it.
We know how y'all are about that color scheme, so. We've got tons of artists and vendors in here that could really use your business. Keep it in mind that this is early November. Why not get your Christmas and Hanukkah shopping out of the way right here, right now, and support those local people that are trying to make a living in what could be the worst year for vendors in the history of the universe. So throw them a few bucks, buy something that you can give away to your family members that would just make their holiday season.
Yep, the holidays are coming and this such cool stuff. We had to turn people away again this year. We tried to be as selective as possible, so hopefully we got the really good stuff for you guys.
Angela's birthday is on Sunday, and my parents came by and gave her birthday money early so that she could spend it in our vendor hall. So.
I already have stuff in my cart. My cart is way more than that, but
so yeah, make sure you pony up your kids' allowance so that they can come and shop with our vendors.
that's awesome. Yeah. Okay. So, since you took the floor, would you like to talk about what's coming up in your panel schedule today or over the weekend?
Well, I need to see my panel schedule because, good Lord. Believe it or not, folks, I am not sitting on 20 panels this year because, well, we just didn't have that much space. So Darin's probably doing, about twice as much as I am. But we've got some amazing stuff coming up. Darin's going to wheel straight from opening ceremonies into the very first panel of the weekend. Why is prophecy so vague? And we can't wait to find out the answer on that one. And then I will follow with part 2 of Magic Movies You Might Have Missed. We actually had somebody who hunted me down at a little get-together that we had and said, hey, you're going to do part 2 this year, right? It's like, I hadn't thought about it, but okay, Chad. I'm like, you asked for so little, so we will give you what you're looking for. At the same time that I'll be doing the Magic Movies You Might Have Missed, we're going to have Herbology Rocks. And for those of you who did not see Judy last year, I will tell you that it is a fun show. She just breaks out into song at anytime she feels like it. It's like being on Broadway because you never know when the tunes are going to start. We have many of our favorites from past years. the dance troupe is doing the magic of video games this year, and we're really excited about that. I just saw Jen online. Y'all need to make sure that you tune in for that. They are absolutely amazing. That's why we have them every year. We're also going to have the fellas who did Dragonology last year have put together a program for us. We have the Dr. Osborne is going to be, he threw together a show that we have tacked on to the end of multiple showings of Spell Tutor. And I don't know how many of you were here when Spell Tutor was our guest for a couple, 2 or 3 years. But we are showing all 4 seasons of Spell Tutor this year, and Dr. Osborne is going to follow each of those with tricks and amazing magic to thrill your friends. And speaking of magic, Mike Pilkey has put together a bunch of little quick magic tricks that we are going to sprinkle in between the panels. So make sure that you don't tune out in between each of the panels that go on. Keep watching, because we're going to have the little magic tricks from Mike, and we have some very clever commercials from some of our vendors, as well as Darin. I mean, not Darin. It's not Darin. It's the dragon.
Ralphie.
It's Ralphie. Ralphie will be doing some little promos for us as well. So make sure that you don't go anywhere between the panels. Keep it running. Just turn your computer up really, really loud so you can hear it in the other room if you have to run to the bathroom or something. We also have crafts, just like we do with regular CONjuration. Yes, I understand that you can't go to the craft room, but guess what? You can whip out all those craft supplies that you have in your closets and in your basement and lay them on the table and get ready, because we're going to show you how to make Niffler eggs and Mad Eye Moody Eyes, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We are trying to do as much normal stuff as we can for virtual CONjuration. We are interactive. It's really hard to be interactive when you can't interact, except for through a computer screen, but we have tried our best to throw this together. Let's see. I forgot about that. For years, I have wanted to put together a little radio station and have it at CONjuration, and so that people could come by and listen to various old-time radio magic shows. Well, because of what we did this year, it was actually possible in Discord starting a few minutes back, 17 minutes ago to be exact. They have started running WZRD radio, and it is all old-time magic shows, as well as the Atlanta Radio Theater Company doing some amazing magical stories. And these radio shows go from the 30s all the way up into the 80s. And then, of course, ARTCs, those are brand new. So it is going to be running 24 hours a day throughout the entire course of the convention. So make sure you drop in and tune in, because I want to hear what you say about me being a DJ. Am I too boring? Do I sound like NPR?
No. They're very magical. It's awesome.
What do you have to say about the panels, Darin? What are you looking forward to?
Now, Chris, you know I don't like to talk. I have got for you this weekend a couple of dozen of really amazing panelists. We are looking at, for the record, I think I'm on like 9.5 panels, so it's not anywhere near my normal pace this weekend. Thank goodness. But we've got a bunch of interesting content for you. I've definitely got. I was able to sneak in a Lord of the Rings panel. Got a couple of Harry Potter panels for you guys. Dresden. We're doing a 20th anniversary celebration of one of Dresden's books, which is just going to be great. We've got a ton of slightly more academic focused stuff on the schedule, which apparently all ends up on Friday afternoon somehow. I did not do my job correctly there, obviously. But we've also got a lot of really amazing creative people and artists of all different kinds, not just authors. And I'm looking forward to also, we were able to sneak in 3 Sorting Hat panels, which are going to be a lot of fun, because they always are. They always are.
Yeah, we've got, we're sorting, let's see, we're sorting The Simpsons, we're sorting The Office, we're sorting The Good Place. And
Good Place.
Is it just 3 this year?
It's just 3, yeah. I was hoping to do more sorting, but obviously we don't have as much, don't have as many hours in the weekend as we normally do. I'm also hoping that folks will start making suggestions for other sorting panels for 21. We're always looking for new material to go through that way. I will drop a little teaser here, which is I was hoping we were going to sort The Expanse this weekend, but it wasn't able to get into the schedule. So maybe next year. I'm hoping we can get some people interested in that for next year.
Oh yeah, we'll make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've already got my good place sorting list ready to go for when we do that panel. I'm looking forward to that one especially.
Excellent.
Yep.
So, Rin, tell us all about Discord. I saw a lot going on in there. We're super excited about it.
There is a lot of stuff happening in Discord this weekend. So if you are not in a panel and you still want to hang out and chat with people, coming over to Discord, there is a brand new link in the virtual CONjuration event page where you can click and sign up. Make sure you go to the welcome channel and accept the rules so you can see all the channels. And then feel free to interact with everyone and anyone. You're going to want to make sure that your house is clear for us to read because we are awarding house points in Discord. So there will be a way for you to check the totals whenever you want to, so we don't have to wait for the updates. And we will have monitors in there who are going to be awarding the house points. So do cool stuff, say cool stuff, join the conversation and have some fun. If you have a panel where you have a really great conversation going and it ends, jump over to Discord and continue the conversation. We're going to have recipes being posted, and we are going to be having online games that several people are going to host. So we're going to have Jackbox games at different times all over the weekend. There's going to be a couple of Cards Against Humanity games in the evenings, of course. And just Death Eater games are going on in a separate channel of their own, which are going to be a lot of fun. We have a couple of different people who are hosting those. And basically just come in and have fun and enjoy.
Yep, I know there's some scheduled D&D games as well, and I think there's a sign-up sheet. So if it's full, they will be taking people on site to join the game right away if they don't have people show up or they didn't get full. So make sure that you are prepared and want to join those as well. I think there's an Animal Crossing crossover.
There's two Animal Crossing games.
5th edition.
Going on.
Also, somebody has transformed Keep on the Borderlands, the classic Dungeons and Dragon module, into 5th edition. So those of you who haven't played D&D before, this is the one to jump in on. For those of you like me who haven't really played 5th edition, this would be a good chance to learn that. Keep on the Borderlands for me is 1st edition, or actually, I guess it would be basic D&D. That's how old I am. So it might be interesting to join in on that one. They're doing that all weekend long. And these are top-notch gamers. They know their stuff. They're also going to have a little chat room of their own, the Dark Tower. So if you have questions, so that'd be a lot of fun.
Rin, can you tell us more about how they... I'm sorry.
They're hosting a couple of... You're fine. They're hosting a couple of like their DM Power Hour panels, as well as some other collaborative panels in the Dark Tower, as well as their games.
Could you also tell us about how they're going to earn their house points? Do they change their username? Do they put a letter in front of their name? What are we doing there?
There's a couple different ways to let the monitors know what house you're in. You can go in the server and change your nickname and just add your house to the end of your nickname. Or on your posts, you can just put your house initial, and we will count that as well. So earning house points is really just as easy as saying something cool, or starting a conversation, or posting a funny meme, or posting an awesome recipe, or anything like that. It's really, really easy. Post your cosplay pictures. Post selfies of yourself watching the con. Like, just interact and have fun. We're all here to have a good time online, since we can't have a good time in the same room.
And can you tell us about where they'll find the totals for the house points?
Absolutely. So the way that you check the totals for the house points is you can go into any of the channels and you just type HC exclamation point and then a space and then totals. And that will bring up the running total for all of the houses.
Okay, HC exclamation underscore or just space?
Just space.
Okay,
Plain space.
totals.
Yep.
Exclamation again? Can you
Yep.
repeat it? Because
So
I've already
it's an H and then a C and then an exclamation point all together, and then a space and then the word totals,
plural.
plural.
And we
Okay.
will post that in Facebook so that y'all can.
And is
find
it case sensitive, lowercase,
Nope.
capitalized?
It's
Okay.
not case sensitive.
Excellent. I'm
And-
so excited.
And you can also get those house points in the panels. Darin and I love to pass out the chips. Well, guess what? We don't have chips, but we have eyes, and we're watching to see who's making these comments and who's making us think on our feet and all these panels. We will make sure that you get those points. So.
Perfect. Thank you guys for posting that in the chat.
And I just want to quickly chime in on a personal note. Come on, guys. We cannot let Ravenclaw win again. I know I'm not supposed to be biased, but I'm biased. Ravenclaw cannot win again.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
It's virtual this year. We gotta pick it up and let somebody else take that cup.
I know that some of you saw this in my Facebook post, but I'm looking at the spreadsheet because I like spreadsheets, and so far CONjuration has generated 115,000 house points. If you think we're stingy with the house points, you have not met us.
And that's only 4 years. This is our 7th year. So we got a lot more to start giving out. And now we don't have to actually run out of chips and go back and recycle them at the information desk. And
Yep. And we don't have to wait for closing ceremonies to know who's winning.
Yeah, I'm looking at the people who are hanging out in here, and everybody is represented. I've been looking at the run of names on the side, and the people that I know, everybody's here. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be a run of 4 different houses that are all close together. So just make sure you participate and earn your house some points. Because honestly, Darin and I tease one another. We don't care who wins. You know who we want to win? The team that earns it. If your house earned it, by golly, that's awesome. So,
speaking of closing ceremonies, we actually will be unveiling the winner at closing ceremonies. You will not be able to see the house points the last 2 or 3 hours, just like at real live in-person CONjuration. So you may not really know. And we do put a lot of the last minute house points in there, just like for the food drive. So we're not doing the food drive this year. I know everybody's been asking questions about that. We didn't have the organizer available this year, and so we thought it just might be easier to everybody can save all that. If you want to donate to them directly, they're always out there, and we can put that information on the site. But we didn't have a intermediate third-party person to help us out this year and organize it. So due to the in-person restrictions of that and delivery and all that, it was going to be just monetary donations. But if you're still wanting to participate in that, of course, we would love for you to support that. So that's about the food drive. Regarding closing ceremonies, we will have a few surprises there, so make sure that you attend that as well. Of course, attend the rest of the event, but come back for closing ceremonies at 5 on Sunday, and we have a few surprises there, so we're really excited about that.
Well, they'll be here for the closing ceremonies because at 4 o'clock they'll be watching Hardisans, and so they'll just roll straight from Hardisans into the closing ceremonies. Because you do not want to miss Hardisans. If you missed them last year, you have no idea how good these people are. They're amazing. And for those of you who don't realize that Hart sings a lot of magic songs, get ready for a show. It's amazing. So.
Absolutely. And thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. I do see them. I see all the houses being represented. Look at the battle going on. It's already begun. So we're super excited.
I don't know. Darin's the only Gryffindor I see. This might be bad, dude. There are a lot of Hufflepuffs, but it always seems to be a giant battle between Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. Maybe virtual is no different than reality.
I guess we'll
find out. There's a bunch of Slytherins that are popping up too. So maybe Slytherin is finally going to step it up and give everybody a run for their money. And maybe when Gryffindor sees it, they'll come out to play. I don't know. I guess we'll just wait and see.
Yep. But there will be monitors in the panels giving you points too, not just these guys, because they're going to be a little busy. So we do have people helping join that discussion as well, so they can keep track of it. So house points galore everywhere.
Oh, and I just saw that Amy posted, I don't know what I am. Well, there is a test that you can take online that will tell you what you are. And that way you can make sure that you get points for that house. So you'll have a few minutes after we finish and before the first panel, go take an online test, figure out what you are, then come back. I know.
I will post the test for you in the general chat in Discord, so you guys who don't know your house can go ahead and find it.
Okay, but we're really picky about what that test is, because for some of you that don't know, we run a Harry Potter summer camp, and we have tested lots of those tests. We have gone through multiple versions of those tests, and we found the best one. So we will definitely make sure that that gets posted there.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the one everybody thinks it is.
Yes.
Okay, so despite Leah's violence in the comments in the chat toward me, I want to risk saying that there we go. Thank you. I want to tell Dennis and Amy and everybody who has any doubts at all, just default to Gryffindor and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
It's going to be very interesting to see how this year pans out, because, people are going to put what they put, but they could have put the little token in whatever jar they wanted to. So, but it's going to be interesting. The online mix could be different. It would be very interesting. Could be a close call this year. So, with that in mind, I'd like to open up the floor to some of those text questions. Oh, Darin, sorry.
I got one thing real quick I wanted to remind everybody about. There's a few of the authors and I are watching 3 Sword and Sorcery movies this weekend: Hawk the Slayer, Highlander, Endgame, and the original Dungeons and Dragons movie. So if you guys have time, I do not stop watching panels or programming, but if you have time in between or during your meals, please join us. Watch these 3 movies. We've got a panel where we're going to talk about surviving watching them at the end of everything this weekend.
Yep, late at night.
Late at night, after programming is over. Don't compete with programming. That's not what I'm suggesting.
Okay. I did want to remind everybody there's also a vendor room in Discord, a place where they can talk to the marketplace.
Yes, there is. There is a channel dedicated to being able to talk to vendors. And all the vendors are in there so that they can talk back to you and you can ask them about what they're selling, if you have any questions, just like you would if you were standing at their booth at the Diagon Alley.
Excellent. Oh, now we got pudding being thrown. I don't know.
Now, our authors are also in those vendor room channels. So if you're looking for one of the authors, that is where they are going to be.
Excellent. And we'll be really excited to see your results for what house you're in. But if not, there's still places. We have common rooms as well that they can hang out in. Mm-hmm. And there's a place that's general, so you don't have to necessarily know your house to hang out. And we'll put, just as much stuff in there too. So just pop around the different rooms to find that. We have any questions?
Dennis Midbury's just so confused. Dennis, we're going to post that link to that test so you can figure out what you are.
I'm just thrilled that we have some people that don't actually have an incredibly strong opinion about what house they go into. It's refreshing.
I'm
sorry, Darin.
Sorry, Darin.
That's all right.
It's not on Facebook anymore.
Yeah,
so
she walked away from Facebook and the crap storm that is. So, it's so nice to see you there now.
Darin.
Well, I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. It's a family weekend. It's okay.
So the vendor hall, someone said they didn't know where to go. The vendor hall will always be on EventMe at this link here, and will be in our group. It'll be an event. It'll be on Facebook CONjuration page and on our homepage of the website. So you should be able to find it on the Eventney page. You just scroll down, you can see all the vendors.
Oh, that's something. Dennis Medberry just said, I am Discord illiterate. That is something that I was as well. And what they have set up is when you go to Discord and you find CONjuration, there's going to be a rules that you need to read through so that we all behave nicely with one another. And you get to the bottom of that and you click, okay, I agree. And that allows you to participate in Discord. I was a little confused. I didn't realize that I had to agree to behave. That's not usually in my wheelhouse. So I was a little bit lost. And then Angela said, you have to behave. I'm like, oh, okay. So make sure you click that box. Read
It's
through
in the welcome channel on Discord is where the rules are.
the welcome channel. And then that just opens up and allows you to participate. So.
Yep.
I was going to share the screen, but I'm having trouble. Does anybody have it open that's on the panel? Darn. Because I was going to, probably a walkthrough would have helped everybody.
It probably
I'm
would
just
have.
not good at it. But it's not hard. I just haven't spent any time in it. So I've been a little busy. They can't just go to discord.com. Anybody? Okay. That's the Eventney page. Yep. Do we have?
Prentice asked,
Do you
how
have it?
long will
Ren-
recordings of panels and crafts be available to watch after the fact? Forever? We're just going to put it on YouTube.
Oh, that's what I didn't talk about. Okay, so yes, the recorded versions will automatically populate in Facebook and on the YouTube channel. We have a link to the YouTube channel as well, but it'll also be an Eventney. So once the panels are live and we have a link that we can go to in YouTube, we can put it up in Eventney and you can go back there and see it anytime. And right below that will be more featured vendors. So you definitely want to see those particular panels. You just click on the schedule item. So you take one of those color bars for the schedule you're going to do and click on it, and it'll either take you to where it's going live or it'll take you to the one that's already played. So just use Eventney as your schedule guide, click on that grid and go to it. Okay, so going from the Great Hall to Great Hall 2, if you're in Facebook, you need to go from the CONjuration Convention group. That's the Great Hall. And then if you want to see Great Hall 2, you want to go to Virtual CONjuration Online event. So just do a search box if you don't have the link. And you can type in Virtual CONjuration Online and it'll take you to the event. So we had to put it in two different places to stream two different types of programming. That's why, unfortunately, we want to see something twice at the same time. You're going to have to go to two different places. So that was our solution.
Now, Dennis Bill has posted the Discord invite, so click and go. You'll figure it out.
Ren, do you want to share screen and do the Discord walkthrough? We have about 7 minutes.
I can. What would you like me to walk through?
The Discord, just show everybody what the environment looks like after they click, I've agreed to the rules.
Yeah, because a lot of these people have never gone. They have no idea what it even looks like. So
yeah, so it's a good idea to share it. It's just I can probably do it. Hold on.
I got it.
I just don't know what'll pop up when I do it. You've been in there already.
Yep.
I'm going after this call.
Okay. Is it sharing? Can you see it?
continue to Discord.
There we go. Okay, so this is the welcome channel. Okay, as you can see here are the rules. And once you've accepted them, then
You
you'll
have
be
to
able
click
to
that
see.
little hand, right?
Yep, you click this little thumbs up right here. That accepts them. And then you can see the channels are over here.
But they're not there until you click that little mark that you've read
Correct.
the rules.
If you
Right.
don't click this little thumbs up right here, you will not be able to see these channels. So here is our main programming channel, our general chat, where we've got a whole bunch of people already looking at the house points. We've got our meme lounge, feel free to start as many meme wars as you would like.
And we might throw in a little contest a little later.
Yes, we plan to throw in a couple spontaneous meme war contests, a couple trivia contests. So keep an eye on what's going on. This is the introduction channel. So you're going to want to come in here and say hi, tell us a little bit about yourself. Because with usernames and nicknames, we don't really have as much ability to remember people as well as we could if we were in real life. So just tell us a little bit about yourself and what house you're in. So as you can see, we have people who have their house here and their nickname, which you can change up here where it says change nickname. If you're on mobile, it's in the same place. It's just 3 little dots. And then we've got our Wizard Radio, where you just click right here and you can listen to those audio dramas that Chris was talking about. The schedule's in here, and you can talk about them in here. Anytime a channel is highlighted like this, it means that there's new people talking. This is where the D&D stuff is going on. This is where the other online games are going to be happening. So we have Jackbox. We have a couple Among Us games planned for the weekend. And Death Eaters is down here at the bottom. And that's basically it.
And we'll continue to post what's going on in both Discord and Facebook as much as possible.
Yep.
You know, there can be things that just wind up in Discord, so you will have to probably straddle in both places.
Now, if you do need help in Discord, you're confused, you're not sure where to go, something's not working properly for you, all you have to do is type @help, all one thing, and a moderator will be with you shortly to help you get that all sorted out.
Yeah, so we're trying to make it as seamless as possible. I know it seems like it's kind of a lot, but that's what CONjuration typically is, and you've survived all these years, so I'm sure this will be a walk in the park. You can actually walk in the park while you're watching it. Hey.
This is true.
Okay, I know it's terrible.
Dennis, the panels are going to be on Virtual CONjuration on Facebook. The panelists will be going to StreamYard, and I will make sure that you know how to get there.
Oh, okay, that's why he's asking. Okay, yeah, we'll catch you up. But that's a little confusing. So this is for attendees. It's focused on attendees. But yeah, I'll ping you after this, Dennis. No problem. But everything will be pushing through the Facebook. So if you can't find us or you missed something you really, really, really wanted to see, come back to EventMe. It'll be there eventually. Or scroll through Facebook because everything's being pushed live. And both of those places, the group and the event, which again is Virtual CONjuration Online.
Yeah, because, I mean, on top of all of the multiple things that are going on in Discord all the time, there are also 2 panels that are going to be running simultaneously. So you're going to miss some stuff. Hopefully we've laid it out so that there's going to be something that you like every single hour. Hopefully we can keep you busy from now until 5 o'clock Sunday. So
that's the plan.
Okay, well,
I think that's about it.
I think they'll get back a whole minute.
Wow.
We did it! Our first panel on time.
Charles,
Hooray!
practice with you need to shut up now.
Thank you guys so much. We're really looking forward. Feel free to reach out to any of us if you have any questions, but Discord is the place to do it. They'll have a lot more answers and they can reply to you a lot faster. So we're super excited you are all here. Let's get really interactive and participate and make those house points go boom. And we're so excited to have you guys for CONjuration 2020, our 7th year. Welcome, welcome. Woohoo! CONjuration!
Hooray!
I'm so